going to attempt to spend the next 7 days in solitary confinement. Seal me up. Bye, Jimmy. Hopefully I don't go insane. For the next 7 days, I have to survive in this soundproof white room with 0 human contact and 0 stimulation. And because this is actually psychologically dangerous, the most important thing is the doctor outside making sure I don't go insane.
I worked in psych hospitals for 23 years, and this is much worse than anything I've ever seen. Anything past 50 hours in a white room like this can lead to permanent psychological damage.
And I'm about to do 168 hours. There is a chance that I actually start to lose my mind and go into something called psychosis. And they have to pull me out because it could cause permanent damage to me.
He survived 7 days buried alive. Yeah. Is this much harder?
Much harder. He doesn't have social contact. If your brain doesn't have information coming in, it generates craziness, it generates hallucinations, it generates paranoia.
And all I have to survive for the next week is a bed to sleep on, a notebook with a pen, a refillable bottle of water, toothbrush with toothpaste, and a bar of soap, a toilet to use the bathroom, and a sink for water. At this point, it was clear to me it was going to be difficult to entertain myself during this challenge, especially on hour 9 when I did this. You're probably wondering, how many tiles are on these walls? The correct answer is 1,900. And if you want the roof and floor included, then it's 2,860. But more importantly than all of that, according to my stomach, it is time to eat food. If you're wondering how I'm eating during this challenge, there's a conveyor belt here, which spans over 100 feet, so I can be fed without any human interaction. I think I've been in here around 14 hours. Isn't it crazy that at this point, I was already off by 2 hours? And so far, the hardest part of the challenge is no one's fed me yet. In hindsight, I should have ate more food before I came in here. But yeah, it would be really nice if someone fed me sometime soon. Your boy is very hungry.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, of course I did.
No, he did not.
We'll be sending him his meals randomly so he can't guess the time. Like it's 6 p.m. right now and we're sending him his breakfast.
When are my friends gonna feed me? I am hungry, I am hungry. Now, because the room is soundproof, even though the food arrived, I didn't realize it until I checked 2 hours later.
Too hungry to walk.
That's a little dramatic, man. Come on.
So when I finally checked, oh, I was not actually expecting food.
This tastes awesome. I mean, it's cold and soggy, but I'm just so deprived of feeling things. This is great.
This solitary confinement set is literally wrapped in metal chains. If this set caught on fire, I would probably burn alive before they could unlock it. Anyways, I'm gonna think about other things than that. For the next few hours, I tried to keep myself as stimulated as humanly possible. Oh, that's kind of cool.
He's got nothing. He has nothing to work with. If he's already resulting to this for basic stimulation, I have my doubts that he'll last 7 days.
It's interesting how when you take everything away from a man, something as simple as a metal plate can be like as fun as an iPhone.
He's gonna get agitated by way of boredom.
This is a very dehumanizing experience. I'm just gonna go to bed and we'll see what happens. I think I'm around 40 hours into the challenge.
Jimmy's 6 hours off on what time he thinks it is.
Which means it's around 4 p.m. on day number 2.
I thought he'd be on track today.
Losing my sense of time led to other problems. No matter what I do, I literally just can't sleep. These lights are just really messing with my brain. Maybe I just lay here for the next 5 days.
The reason he has insomnia is he doesn't need to sleep. He wants to sleep this off and just get it over with, but what he should be doing is trying to do something that is going to occupy his attention while he's awake.
He's climbing the wall.
It's the natural human urge for freedom. He's regressing to primal instinct.
Why did I think it was 4 p.m.? Shouldn't that mean it's 9 p.m.? And by the time I had gotten around to eating my first meal, it was 4:30 in the afternoon. Don't get me wrong, the food looks good, but it is freezing cold. Ugh. I'd rather starve than eat the rest of this, so. And when my second meal had arrived, it felt like only minutes had passed. What just came through the conveyor belt? Wait, how long has it been? Am I supposed to eat both, or? It definitely was day 2 when I got the second breakfast, but I didn't eat much of the breakfast. So maybe they felt bad because I didn't eat much of the breakfast. Well, no. At this point, I had no idea how long that first meal was sitting in the conveyor belt for.
You see he's getting a little paranoid. That's the thing that can get worse as time goes on. It's only day 2.
I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm gonna just see how high I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It looks crazy, right?
565, 566, 567.
But when you're in a situation where there's nothing to do,
999.
what's crazy is to just succumb to it.
1,000.
As this progresses, he's gonna run out of random things to do.
And I gotta give it to him, the doctor was right. Because later in this challenge, I borderline go insane.
Do you think I'd get a... Do you think I'd...
And while my strategy to sleep through most of the challenge did help pass the time, it ended up hurting me in other ways.
I see food over there. It's freaking soggy and cold. How long has this been sitting here?
This food's been sitting there for 7 hours.
Ugh. I would have given anything to eat that ice cream. It would have been nice to have edible parts of the meal, but guess I'll just be hungry again.
Normally, because we're working on so many videos at once, I'm usually like incredibly stressed. As of right now, I don't really feel that stressed at all, but I feel a ton of anxiety because I have this severe FOMO that I'm missing tons of cool stuff going on in the world. It's weird. It's a different emotion that I'm used to. It's pretty crazy how hard it is to do nothing. I'm starting to get really bored. Oh, this is getting very hard on me mentally. I'm bored. Help. I was nowhere near the 168-hour mark. So by hour 65, I started to wonder,
How do you do a handstand? Ow! I wish before I came in here, I had someone teach me the basics of how to do a handstand.
He's gonna have to invent concepts that only exist in his mind to keep himself from experiencing intense depression.
I'm just gonna envision that I'm currently walking in a park. There's green grass, someone's fishing.
He's literally making up scenarios in his head right now.
Oh my God.
All in all, it's very sunny. I hear birds.
you ruined my walk in the park.
Oh my God. We're watching him slip into madness.
Ooh, they gave me more food. But it looks like we got some rice, sweet potato, and steak. This is the best meal I've gotten so far this challenge. If you look right here, you'll see some rice. And any ordinary human would probably eat this rice. But I'm gonna count it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 98, 99, 100, 104, 255, 266, 257, 307, 308, 309, 310. 20, 421, 422, 423, 445, 446, 447. There are 447 grains of rice on this metal tray. This information probably profoundly changed you as a human.
I'm feeling pretty tired, which means it's probably the night of the 5th. I wasn't even halfway through the challenge and was already off a full day.
I'm gonna get some more Z's in the bathroom where it's not so freaking bright.
Which proved to be my smartest move yet because I actually slept in that bathroom for 12 hours.
We're officially halfway into the challenge, 84 hours.
Jimmy is.
And we're gonna tell him that in his next meal.
Just kind of mix it all up for him.
I mean, you can still put the letters together.
I am hungry, hungry I am. What are we working with here? What is this?
Bro's never heard of SpaghettiOs?
And that wasn't the only thing I was forgetting the name of.
What is this called? This is a roll. This is a lot of sauce for one roll. It kind of tastes like ketchup.
How does he not notice the letters in there?
Oh, that's an N. Yeah! You guys forgot to take these 4 SpaghettiOs out.
No. Every time he finds a letter, he just keeps eating it.
I hope those weren't supposed to spell something. I was magically supposed to realize that before I ate them, and then put it together to figure out a word for more food. Surely that's not what they wanted from me.
Jimmy's about to watch this when he gets out and feels so dumb.
Depression.
At this point, the bright lights were starting to get to me.
I have a ginormous headache right now, and I'm so hungry. What is going on to my body?
Well, he did ask for more food even though he is getting all the calories he needs. But the reason for that is that he's so understimulated he thinks he's starving.
I ended up checking for food over and over and over again.
This is oddly soothing. Do you think I'd get a concussion from doing this? You should probably stop. You're right, I should probably stop. There's a bag of McDonald's here. It's suspiciously light. If there is not McDonald's in this bag, I'm going to be depressed. There actually is. Let's go. Every time I get a meal, it's like 20 minutes of just pure happiness. I feel human again.
I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy.
And then the second I finish it, I feel a wave of depression because I'm like, what do I do now? The seconds are starting to blend together so much. I would try to guess what time it is, but I have no earthly idea. My mind is slowly deforming into stupidity. I need to occupy myself better. We're gonna grab this McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper, as well as this cup that was holding my toothbrush. And now we have basketball. LeBron, Steph, Kobe. Maybe basketball is not my thing. I think I was always better at baseball. That was not what was supposed to happen. And then I remembered, look what oh, there's a fork on it, that I had an indestructible plate from my very first meal. I am going to throw this so far, it is hilarious. I'm bored. I still have 2 days left inside this room, and I have a feeling at some point, I'm gonna wanna leave.
It's day 4.
No matter how much I beg, or scream, or plead,
Or burp.
Do not let me out of this room early.
Okay, Jimmy, I got you.
My instincts tell me
I've so far done 113 hours, which means I have 55 hours remaining. And whoever's editing this, show them how many hours I actually have remaining. Hopefully, it's somewhere close to 55 hours.
I think he's going to get angry and possibly paranoid about what's going on.
Is a man not allowed to have privacy? There's a camera there, there's a camera above that, there's a camera. There's so many cameras on me 24/7. I'm going to go insane! What if we throw the camera through the conveyor? Genius. I treat it like bowling. Ah! Somehow I hit my finger. Ow. I severely underestimated how hard this video would be. Just thinking about it has me like tearing up, but I kind of feel like an animal right now. Like I feel like I lost all my rights as a human. If I had to guess, I would say I'm halfway through day 5. I really miss my girlfriend and I miss the gang as well. Even Nolan. Even Nolan. Mentally right now, I'd say I'm at like literal rock bottom. Like this is very inhumane. I've been in here so long that some of my dreams are about me in this room. And I think it's like day 6 or 7, but then I wake up and realize it was a dream. What time is it? I would pay so much money to know what freaking time it is. Let's go over why I think there are 33 hours left in this challenge. I've slept 5 times. Reason number 2, I usually poop once a day, and I've also pooped 5 times since I got in here. Reason number 3, I've grown a lot of hair on my neck here, and this usually does take like a week. If for some reason it's still day 5, or God forbid, it's somehow still day 4, I will lose my mind. While I was sleeping, I had a dream about the one time that I counted to 100,000, and so when I woke up, I decided to do 1,000 laps around this room. You know, for old time's sake. That'll be the marker. 1. Watching back this footage, 3, it's literally crazy. I resorted to walking in circles to keep myself sane. 1,000 is way too many. I'm already starting to get dizzy. This entire challenge, I've been getting water out of this sink. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, thing to keep myself entertained. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not working. And after I finished all my circles, Carl brought back 2 people from 100 Days Trapped Together.
We're here.
Hey, check it out. You guys are gonna love this. That's the faces of the guy that trapped you guys for 100 days. Would you say this is easier or harder than what you guys did?
In comparison, I think I'd rather have like someone else in it with me.
And now that the tables had turned and I was the one inside the white cube, Bailey and Susie got their revenge.
So I'll show you guys how the conveyor belt works.
They sent an empty tray.
He's about to freak out.
I don't feel bad at all.
This is what he gets.
I bet every dollar in my bank account.
Carl just showed up.
No way! You hungry, Jimmy?
Eat this.
No, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this. We're not doing this.
This is the most stimulation he's had in days.
Well, you gotta give him credit. I probably deserve that.
Imagine this is what happens after you die. You just go to a white room like this forever. That would be miserable. When I sleep, I dream of me in the outside world, and when I'm awake, I'm just depressed, lonely, and to be honest, miserable. So the more time I spend sleeping, the happier I am.
Let me out. I'm Batman. I feel dead. I really need to get out of here. We did 7 days on a raft. I did 7 days buried alive, and now 7 days in solitary confinement. If I had known how hard this would be, I never would have done this. If that hour number in the top left says anything higher than 20, I'm gonna lose my mind. I am feeling extremely lonely. I miss my girlfriend. This is torture.
Is he crying?
He's not doing well.
He's just like napping on the floor, throwing things, having tantrums, getting happy when he gets snacks. He's like a child.
I think there's 8 hours left, and then they're gonna open that door right there, and I am free. I hope, I pray, please be 8 hours.
He thinks he's sleeping through the last couple hours right now. That's what he thinks this is.
So it's going to be a rude awakening, literally. To be honest, it's concerning.
I give it maybe another 2 to 3 hours, and that door opens. So I'm gonna enjoy my last meal, and then we're getting out of here.
Did he just say it's his last meal?
I think so.
Well, that's ironic because it's literally exactly 24 hours.
Any hour now, they're gonna be walking through that door. So I'm gonna clean up the place. It's a little messy, you know. I was trying to make up an excuse to clean, but in reality, I'm just bored. I thought coming into this experiment, I would get more mental clarity, maybe learn a little bit about myself, but in reality, all I'm walking away with is the newfound skill of being able to throw things out a conveyor belt door. Or maybe not. There is just no world where there's more than 24 hours left. I can't do another 24 hours in here. I'm at my limit, but it doesn't even matter. There's just not 24 hours left. I just don't, I refuse to believe that. So, any second now. Any second now. Any second now. To pass the time, I'm gonna resume counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
5,423, 5,424, 5,425.
I swear to God, I heard something out there. I'm sad. I'm sad. I am sad. I am sad. I don't wanna be here. Get me out of this room. I won't be here. I don't wanna be here.
This is barely human. He's lying in bed, covering his eyes, no excitement. This is totally not what you want to see.
How is he gonna act? Is he gonna be a new human?
I'm worried he's going to be this human. He's just collapsed into dysfunction.
We've never pushed him as far as he is pushed in this video.
Well, because he's been totally deprived of any human contact. Be gentle, like a little kid waking up from a nap.
Well, there's 10 minutes left, so let's go get ready. Thank you.
Good luck.
I'm gonna die. Hold on. Wait, I don't even have pants on. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sorry, I was just putting my pants on. It's not as bright out here.
How is it, dude?
I'm actually kind of lightheaded. You know, it's crazy, but after this challenge, I kind of forgot how to interact with humans.
Where are you going?
It's actually relieving to not stare at a bright light. It's like the ceiling is awesome.
It's the happiest I've seen you in a long time.
Honestly, I thought it was perpetually just gonna be 24 hours forever. Follow me outside. I wanna see the sun. Oh my God. Oh, it's dark out. So nice to see the outside world. I'm gonna spend the next 7 days buried alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt. This is the scariest thing I have ever done. All right, well, I guess it's time. Bury me alive. Oh, that was scary.
This has got to be terrifying. Yeah, this is pretty much most people's worst fear.
Oh my God, that dirt is terrifying.
Brace yourself. Drop the payload.
Oh gosh, I feel like I need to hold the roof. Oh, my roof is shaking. I'm entrusting my life to this coffin for the next 7 days. Let's pray it doesn't just randomly decide to break.
And obviously, this goes without saying, but yes, this is 100% real. And I'll be honest, I severely underestimated how hard this was gonna be.
And with that, the challenge has officially started. I am now trapped in here for the next 7 days. It took the boys so long to bury me alive that I already have to pee and the challenge just started. In case you're wondering how I use the bathroom down here, well, yeah. This is so uncomfortable. All I have to survive the next 7 days, my foot, is the food in this briefcase, which is basically just some MREs and snacks. My foot went numb. A 5-gallon drum of water over there, and whatever essentials the boys put in this briefcase. Which probably means I'm gonna run out of food way before the 7-day mark.
In all seriousness, this is extremely dangerous. And so I don't suffocate, I need to make sure people are watching me at all times.
Jimmy, can you hear this?
Yeah, it sounds like Nolan's mom is jumping on the surface.
If we had 12 people, maybe it would be that.
It's almost 1 a.m. I have a feeling a lot of you are gonna start going to bed. I need someone to be near a walkie at all times. If I need something, I actually need one of you to answer, okay?
And now that I have nothing better to do,
I'm gonna head to bed, and I'm either gonna wake up well-rested or crushed by 20,000 pounds of dirt. Hopefully I wake up well-rested.
sleep is going to be key to finishing this challenge. Because when I'm asleep, I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm trapped in this box. But that only works most of the time.
Is there a fly in here?
The goal is to sleep as much through this challenge as possible for my own sanity.
Oh, look at him. He looks so cozy.
Jimmy Jam! No.
Nolan drew all over your face.
Hey, Nolan, how many hours till your mom comes to set?
Oh no, I know you're gonna say.
Hopefully she doesn't accidentally crush the coffin.
I feel him.
My strategy during this video was to sleep the entire time. I completely forgot though, my friends are gonna annoy me and not let me sleep. This is gonna be miserable. I wanna start today off by turning these long pants into shorts. Ow, ow. I just punched that box. Mission 1 complete. Your boy has shorts. This is our food briefcase. Let's give this MRE a try.
MRE stands for meal ready to eat. All you have to do is add hot water and it chemically cooks the food. The boys, on the other hand, were grilling up steaks and literally feasting on top of my grave.
You know, Jimmy, just for you, we're gonna eat MREs for the rest of the time we're out here.
Really?
Yeah. No.
I literally heard Tariq in the background say no.
Enjoy your hot water pasta in a bag.
Meanwhile, this is my reality.
Oh, it's crunchy. Why is pasta crunchy? This is great.
I was so bored, I actually ended up punching my coffin for fun until my knuckles started to hurt. So I put a sock on my hand so I could keep punching the wall. I'm desperate for entertainment.
Oh, Jimmy.
Thank God, I'm so bored.
1 second. Oh, whoa.
What'd you do? Yo, that actually scared me. Can you at least semi-explain to me what you're doing, seeing how my life is on the line?
All right.
Unfortunately, the boys are incapable of explaining anything. What they've done is they've stuck a pipe all the way down to my grave, vacuumed the dirt out of it, just to take this surgical wire camera and feed it down and look at me suffer.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. It's time to go in. This is so surgical.
What is that? Oh, that fly on my leg freaked me out. Get away from me.
You wanna hold this steady?
Just keep looking. Oh, move your.
Having fun?
Good night, Jimmy.
And when day 2 was coming to a close, the boys left me to go spend time by their RV. And being the understimulated man I was, I thought it'd be a good time to crack into their essentials briefcase and see what was inside.
Wait, he's opening the card.
Is this Nolan's mom? I found a photo of your mom.
Bro.
Did you do that?
No, that was
Bro, who did that?
Nolan, is this your mom?
Oh my God, she's on his chest. Oh my God.
Besides somehow losing this picture,
If I had to guess what I think would make me quit this challenge, it'd be not wanting to poop underground, back pain, back pain, and maybe some back pain.
And obviously you can tell this is already getting pretty hard for me. But like usual, you better bet it's gonna get a whole lot worse.
It's raining really heavy right now. I just woke up to the sound of thunder. Nolan, wake up. We gotta check on Jimmy, make sure he's like not crushed. I'm actually kind of concerned.
This looks way more funeral-esque.
You think that dirt's heavier now?
Dirt plus rain is heavy.
Jimmy!
I think I have an idea of how to wake him up.
Is someone drilling? It's one of those days. I don't even have my pants on yet, and things are already getting crazy.
Jimmy, can you hear us?
What are you doing up there?
There are currently 15 speakers on top of your grave.
So if I had to guess, Chris is about to play stupid music.
Jimmy, it's a party up here!
Oh my, whoa. Yo, my coffin's actually shaking.
Jimmy, there's an earthquake! Oh my God!
Wait, what is that? I just noticed there's an unscrewed bolt on the side of my coffin.
His screws came loose in the coffin.
From the base? Are you kidding me?
Literally from the base.
Should I be concerned this wasn't screwed all the way in?
Max it out.
What the heck are you doing right now?
I'm vibrating.
Ugh, these vibrations are kind of hurting my head. Why is there flowers in my hair? I'm freaking out.
Okay, let's go dig a tunnel.
We're gonna start the tunnel right here and dig all the way into Jimmy's coffin. We have the speakers blaring noise so that he doesn't hear us digging.
I've got an idea. We'll play construction noises over the speakers so that way he doesn't hear the excavator.
There's a loud noise and no one's answering over the walkie. So either I'm about to die
It's like playing a video game,
or they're about to do something dumb.
except for you could accidentally kill somebody.
I've officially crossed the 50-hour mark. I have now been buried longer than I was last time I did this challenge. I promised my doctor that I would move every day so I don't get blood clots. Because apparently laying down for 7 days straight can kill you.
I'm digging a hole.
You gotta loosen up the dirt for Chris.
I asked the boys to pack dumbbells and they gave me 3-pound dumbbells. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, it smells so bad. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to think about the fact that I could die when I stand up in a couple of days.
Chris, go a few feet deeper!
I'm not certified to do this at all.
I'm bored in a coffin.
We definitely stayed up all night and dug this tunnel and didn't pay that guy to do it.
Is this safe?
I'm going second.
What's that?
And then you bring up the rear, Tariq.
What is that? You guys come right behind me.
One of the weird parts about this challenge is there are so many cameras always recording at all times.
We have to dig a couple more inches and then we're to the coffin.
It didn't really bother me the first few days, but
I just have this weird feeling someone's always
staring at me and it's starting to like kind of irritate me.
What is that sound I hear?
Hi, Jimmy!
What?
Hi, Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Hey, Jimmy, do you see us?
I see Nolan's forehead.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
How long did it take to dig that tunnel?
Literally all night, Jimmy.
This is not what I was expecting to happen today. Hey, Nolan, 1 second. What do you think of that photo?
What do I have to do to get rid of that picture of my mom?
This is the only thing keeping me sane.
How do I get it back?
I'm framing this and keeping it forever. I'm sorry.
You've been in this coffin for so long that you forgot about what happened to the channel. Yeah!
We're almost at 200 million.
You're gonna hit 200 million subscribers in that coffin.
Wish I could see it live.
Me too, my friend. Nolan has a surprise for you as well.
We're gonna tape this Feastables bars to Jimmy. Oh my God, it's so hot down here.
Is that the new Feastables bar? Hey, this is actually pretty good marketing by my friends. Now in every time lapse, Feastables will be there.
I hope tomorrow's easier. It's a weird feeling. Like, I'm very tired, but for some reason I can't sleep. I don't know. I've never had this happen before. Why am I crying? I don't know. Okay. It's officially day 5. Only 2 more days of this nightmare. I don't think humans are meant to lay down for 5 days straight.
I'll try to act like I'm not depressed. Almost there.
Jimmy, we got paintball guns and we're gonna shoot your tombstone.
That sounds fun. Can I jump? I don't even know what to say to them.
Jimmy, what have you been doing for fun?
Nothing. I'm in mental agony.
Have you pooped yet?
I have to poop really badly, but I'm gonna see if I can hold it in for the next 2 days. I don't know why, but I have like no motivation to do anything.
I've been laying here for 5 days and I don't even have enough energy to prepare a meal. And because going to the bathroom down here is so difficult.
Don't ask me how, but I accidentally got some pee on my shorts. I'm cutting off the part of my shorts that are infected. Sorry for how short they are now. That was disgusting.
Jimmy, we're here to celebrate. We're almost at 200 million subs.
Well, what's the estimate of when we hit it? How long?
I'm not a rocket scientist.
What does he want from us?
I've been feeling pretty terrible all day, but the fact that we're about to hit 200 million subscribers actually makes me kind of happy. You know, since we're about to hit 200 million subscribers, this would be a super convenient time to talk about Verizon Home Internet.
That's a good point.
And now let's focus on the 200 million subscriber goal. We are so close.
Before this, I was just some random dude in Nebraska, and
Now he's just some random dude in North Carolina.
I used to be just a random guy in Nebraska.
Carl, this is a heartfelt moment. Don't copy Nolan.
It's crazy that we used to like talk about this sitting at a lunch table and now we're at 200 million subscribers. That's insane.
I just want to say it's been an honor working with everyone. Let's crush some more goals.
And finally, Chandler, close us off.
I first started working here, was like 7 of us, and I was the janitor, and now we're at 200 million subs, and I'm very grateful.
You know, I started making videos when I was 11. I'm 25 now, and I never in a million years thought the channel would get this big. I mean, as we're about to hit 200 million subscribers, I just want all of you to know that I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos. I still remember the days when I would make videos and literally get 0 views. Thank you so much.
We're gonna see all these numbers move.
We did it!
I think it's unfortunately time that we unplug you now.
Wait, hold up. I haven't even gotten a chance to call my girlfriend yet.
Yeah, we got you for sure. All right, bro, we're gonna be right here, okay? You just finished that call.
Come on, plug it back in. I just wanted to say, like, just 2 minutes so my girlfriend knows I'm alive.
Let's go eat.
All right.
I don't know, I'm doing this thing where I'm crying, and I'm not 100% sure why I'm crying. Hitting 200 million with the boys was fun, but now I'm just alone and trapped in here again.
It's been 5 days. 5 days alone in this coffin. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna survive 2 more days of this. I'm going downhill quickly.
Yo, Jimmy.
How you doing?
Oh, no response. I don't know if he's alive.
Nolan, I appreciate you checking in on me and caring, but
Are you actually hanging in there? I know.
Jimmy went from being terrified to an absolute yapster, and now he's a sad boy.
I'm doing my best to talk to you guys for content, but to be honest, I have like 0 desire to speak. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, he's losing his mind.
I think we need to find a way to cheer him up. So I want to make some phone calls.
I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I've already used up all my pee bottles. And so basically, whenever I have to pee, I eat one of these meals and then I just pee in this bag and zip it up. I know that might be too much information. This challenge is disgusting and I want to leave.
I was so down bad that there was only one thing in this world that could possibly cheer me up.
Jimmy, I brought somebody.
Who'd you bring?
My parents.
Oh. How's it going?
Well,
Have you talked
about Nolan's mom at all since you've been down there?
No, not whatsoever.
And the picture?
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, do you guys have something super embarrassing you could tell us about Nolan?
Jimmy, there's so many.
That will instantly make this challenge so much better.
He told us he was going to prom, but he actually just went to the neighbors next door for a little bit.
Oh!
We'd like to see him bring a girl home for Christmas.
That's all I needed to cheer me up. Because I know the comment section's gonna go crazy.
I hate Jimmy.
My mom has one more question.
Hit me.
All right, now you walk away.
Bye,
That's
Jimmy.
how it works.
Did he throw the walkie again? I know all of you like to sleep in and you don't like getting up early. I don't care. In exactly 12 hours, I need you all to start digging, okay?
What time is it? As long as we wake up for our alarms, we'll be good.
What would you do if when I stand up, I get blood clots and just die on the spot?
I'd know where to put you.
See you in 12 hours.
It's a date.
I'm about to go to bed and hopefully when I open these eyes in the morning, someone is digging me out of this coffin. Sorry, I don't know why I'm tearing up. I don't think I've ever been more excited for anything in my entire life. I can't wait to see the sunlight tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the morning. This is gonna be awesome.
Laying down for my final night, all I could think about is whether or not I'd be able to stand when this is over. It's not normal to be laying down and not moving this long.
Boys, it has officially been 7 days!
Yeah!
I know you guys don't like doing manual labor, but can you dig me up?
We're getting you out, Jimmy!
This is the worst part of the challenge because now I'm just waiting for my stupid friends to dig me up.
And of course, there's the added tension of whether or not I'm going to die when I stand up. So yeah.
Bring in the excavator!
I bet you when I get out, the first thing they're gonna say is how bad I smell.
Jimmy, this Santa Claus looking guy is gonna bring you out now.
Carl, I don't care what he looks like. Just get me out of this coffin!
Dig! 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 Dig!
Any second now, this dirt above me will turn into sunlight. I can't wait. Oh, that's the excavator. Oh, that's scary. I can see sunlight. Hey!
Jimmy!
How's it going?
It's hard to describe what the sun looks like after not seeing it for 7 days straight.
Oh my gosh.
I started crying once again. I'm not sure why, I just couldn't help it.
We did it! We did it.
The only question that remains now is when I stand up.
Am I gonna die of blood clots? We'll find out in just a minute.
Jimmy, you ready?
Don't drop it on me.
Ew, I bet it stinks in there.
You guys are predictable. I said that's what you would say. Let's not celebrate until I stand up and don't die of blood clots.
At least sit up for a second, but wait. Wait for medic to come down.
Do you feel nauseous at all, dizzy?
I don't know.
That's good enough for me. Come on up, Jimmy.
My first time standing in a week. Oh my god, my legs are weak. Oh, I didn't die.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm good. I do feel like a rush of blood to my head though. That is actually a crazy feeling.
But the real surprise was waiting for me just above ground.
Oh wow, there's so many people.
After 7 days, I was finally able to celebrate 200 million subscribers the right way.
I need to celebrate 200 million, bro!
Now that you all saw my underwear, I'm gonna end the video.
We're now stranded on this deserted island in the middle of the ocean. And we're gonna be stranded here for the next 7 days. And that boat that just left was our only way out of here.
Why do we keep doing this?
I thought it'd be fun. Despite its beauty, civilization has not been able to survive on this island for over 250 years. But for the next 7 days, we're gonna try to. And we only have around 4 hours until it gets dark.
It's hot out here. We need to build a shelter immediately.
I mean, why don't we just camp here? This spot looks pretty good. So, I say we kick things off by us going and looking for wood, and you two...
We'll prep camp.
Yes! Have fun with that. Come on, Sean. Come on, Chandler.
How do we prep camp? You know, I don't know.
And so we immediately got to work, but we had to be careful because above you is the most dangerous tree on Earth. It contains poisonous tree sap that could literally kill you.
Why are we still standing here?
And meanwhile, Nolan and Mac were making a fire pit.
I'd say it's a pretty good fire, would you say?
Well, it's not a fire yet.
Well, I'd say it's a pretty good fireplace.
And Sean started constructing the frame for our shelter. Are you sure that's not gonna fall on us?
Yep.
I feel like Sean's like our survival dad.
Been called worse.
And while gathering some more materials, we came across some wildlife on the island.
Whoa, look at these chickens over here.
Hey, wait, stop running away. And it wasn't long until I found out why the chickens were afraid of us. Hey, what are we doing over here? Wait, what is that?
Oh, it's a knife.
Were you gonna try to kill one of those chickens?
Please let me eat a chicken.
We don't kill chickens.
Jimmy, what did you eat for dinner before you got here?
Don't ask. We spent the rest of day one preparing our camp, which was pretty simple. I'm gonna show you guys around the camp. This is the fire and where we're gonna make food. Come over here. And this is where we sleep. That concludes the tour. We pulled over our survival crate, which contains food, water, and most importantly, a flare in case someone gets hurt. And by the time the sun went down, we had everything figured out, except one thing. Wait, hold up. Isn't sunscreen flammable? It's the end of day one, and I'm already starting to get a little sunburn.
I'm hoping to get some good sleep tonight.
And I hope it doesn't rain.
Tomorrow, we need to build a bigger shelter. And by we, I mean Dad over there is going to build a bigger shelter.
I got you.
Oh.
Jimmy, you're like Mom. Sean's dad.
I'm just gonna go to bed. I'll see you on day 2.
During the first night of sleep, we tossed and turned a lot. And by we, I mean me. So it was a good thing we were fixing this the next day. The objective for day 2 is simple. We need to build a bigger and rainproof shelter. We need more comfortable seats because my butt hurts, and we need a better fire pit.
My butt also hurts.
We're looking for very long, sturdy sticks we can put across the top of our shelter. That way when it rains, instead of it drooping in the leaves and tarp, it flows off the back. And while we were busy gathering resources for our new shelter, Mac and Nolan were busy looking for new seats.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
What's that orange thing?
I mean, you can use it as like a bouncy seat.
Dude, it's a buoy.
Oh, dude, there's a net. We can use the net to catch chickens.
No! Oh, a lot of bugs! A lot of bugs! A lot of bugs!
Jimmy, we found an ocean buoy. It's like a bouncy seat.
Did you steal this?
No.
Did he steal it?
It washed up on a beach.
I guess that's not stealing. Oh, that is nice. Okay, I'll take it. For the rest of the day, Chandler, Sean, and I finished upgrading the shelter.
Keep going, keep going.
There's still sun in here, but it's because the sun's super low. 90% of the time, this will be shade now. While Mac and Nolan got coconuts.
All right, be careful, it's a big knife.
Good. And of course, tried to catch chickens. Hey, chickens, run! Run! Run away!
What are you doing?
All right, I saved them. Day 2's coming to an end. How would you say it was?
I'm tired, but I'm doing good.
Nolan?
Fantastic.
I think we can all agree we are doing way better than we thought we would. But little did I know, later that night, things were about to get a whole lot worse. But for now, if you're wondering why we're in the ocean, look at Chandler. Because it's the only way for us to shower. We need our other water for cooking and, not dying of dehydration. You want to know what I noticed, boys?
What's that?
We had 10 cartons of water, and now we're down to 6.
It's day 2.
I know. I'm gonna be the adult here and just say it. Everyone needs to be more responsible with their water consumption.
I agree.
Wait, what are we agreeing to?
Sean, I agreed for you.
Okay, perfect.
It's also dark. We need to go to bed. In case you didn't piece it together, that guy Mac is the guy that lost money in this video and this video. He's basically lost $1.5 million on the channel in the last 2 months.
It's a harsh way to introduce somebody.
Even though we upgraded our shelter, the second night of sleep was worse than the first. We didn't know it, but this island was infested with bugs that ended up biting us all throughout the night. And for whatever reason, Chandler and I got the worst of it. I got no sleep last night. Probably the most miserable thing I've ever done. Look how many bug bites I have on just my hand alone. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. And while we caught up on some much needed sleep, you can probably guess what the boys were gonna do without supervision.
Catch chickens.
No, let's catch fish.
So yesterday, over by that debris on the beach, me and Nolan found a bunch of net. Today, the boys are gonna help me make a chicken trap. The plan is basically to put a giant net right here, tie to a string up there, and then catch a chicken.
Let's go.
Now, if I was awake to stop them, this never would have happened. But given the fact that I felt like I was literally dying in this moment, the boys were officially going rogue.
That is strong net.
Exactly.
There we go. Over the next 30 minutes or so, the boys cut the net into a perfect square. They then hoisted the rope up over the tree, tied the rope to all 4 corners, and it was ready.
That works. That's pretty nice.
So after a quick reset and placing some bait, it was time to catch a chicken. What is this?
Trap to catch chickens with?
Can I see the rope?
No, you cannot.
Is that what you guys were doing this whole time?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing something actually productive. I'll be honest, at first, this seemed like a complete waste of time. Because for the next 3 hours, they waited and waited. But for some reason, Mac in particular was not ready to give up. And finally, after even more waiting,
Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight!
Mac, what is that?
Jimmy, I caught it!
Oh, this chicken's actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
This is the new Brian, in honor of the bird from Raft. You know what? With how nice you've been, I'm sure once you put Brian down, it'll continue to hang out with us. Put it down.
Time to put Brian down.
Brian, no, Brian! What'd you do to Brian?
I thought he was our friend.
Well, I did catch him with a trap, so.
And by the time Brian had been caught and freed, it had gotten significantly less hot outside, which honestly gave all of us enough energy for a spontaneous adventure. See that island behind me? We're about to go to it, Mac.
Let's do it.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why swim away from a perfectly good island to a rock in the middle of the ocean? And honestly, I don't have a good answer for you.
This feels really counterintuitive.
I think this is a testament to just how bored we are.
Feels like we're wasting a lot of water and energy.
Mac, what are you doing?
There are so many fish down there.
Really?
Yeah. There's a stingray. Look at all those fish.
Those waves look really big over there. And they're coming right at us. Oh, here comes a big one.
We're almost there!
Look at the island over there in the background. And here we are.
Look at this. We got water splashing on both sides. These are extra slippery rocks.
Going up now?
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is crazy.
This looks so cool.
We did it! I don't know why we did it, but we did! How do we get off this? And then how do we get back to our island?
Well, the fastest way off is jumping. I'm not jumping.
During our last few hours of sunlight,
I felt a couple raindrops.
we noticed a storm approaching us on the horizon.
When we got on the island, the forecast said it wasn't supposed to rain. There's monster clouds over there we can depress.
Let's go, boys.
Fix the hut! Oh no!
There's rain coming.
Protect our stuff.
Get as many palm leaves as you can right now.
Chandler, more leaves!
And once we ran out of daylight, we huddled up under our new and improved shelter and awaited a night of rain.
The worst part about this is the unknown. It's so dark, you can't even see how close the rain is anymore.
Turns out we got extremely lucky. The storm ended up just missing us by a hair. But what I can say is, later in this video, we won't be so lucky.
Dude, it is literally pouring. Let me hold this up.
I just want to go home.
Good morning, everybody. Let me try that again. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
You guys got a case of the Mondays?
After 4 days on the island, our morning routine consisted of the following. First, we'd wake up and complain about how bad we slept.
Sleeping last night was rough.
And then we'd use the bathroom, sometimes together.
I'm nervous peeing at the same time as you guys.
And then eat, yet again, a bagged meal.
We're a little tired of our bagged meals, so let's just say we've got a solution. All right, this is as far as I go. Have fun.
Oh my god.
All this for some fish?
You have to go very, very far out to actually find fish. The fish aren't gonna be in this light blue water. They're gonna be in the dark blue water out there. So,
This is either a really good idea or a really bad one.
probably a bad one.
The plan was a little dangerous, but simple. Mac is going to act as a human motorboat and drag Sean and Nolan out into the depths of the ocean. And Sean, being the expert survival dad that he is going to catch those fish and bring them back to shore for us to eat.
You guys got the rope?
I also brought around 500 feet of rope that they're tied to. So if at any point they need help, we'll just yank them in. Right, Chandler?
Yeah.
Is the rope still good?
Yeah, you have plenty of rope.
Mac, you doing okay?
Is Mac literally just pulling them?
We should just untie the rope, Mac. Because that's some dead weight.
Hope you don't regret it.
Now we have no rope and we're so far away from the beach.
There's no way they're not getting seasick out there.
Oh, look at that storm.
Is that a storm?
Boys, we better hurry.
That's rain?
That's rain.
Something tells me this rope snapped somewhere.
Oh, no. Well, you know what we can do? We can start fishing.
I wouldn't start fishing yet. He's in the water.
Guys!
Your rope came off!
You see any fish down there?
I don't see anything.
None yet.
We have the rope!
Hey!
Oh,
You got something?
yeah.
Hey!
We got a fish!
Hold on to it.
And after 2 hours of fishing and 200 fishes worth of calories burned, all they had to show for it was one fish.
Is this fun to eat?
Yeah, of course.
It literally tastes like fish from a supermarket.
I mean, you know where fish in the supermarket come from, right?
Where?
The ocean.
And even though this fish from the ocean was surprisingly good, it was time to eat something a whole lot better.
S'mores.
S'mores.
First off, you need to burn the bacteria off your stick.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. You seem like you've done s'mores before, Jim.
Well, as a man who owns a chocolate company. Oh, Mac! What are you doing?
Oh God.
You take the Feastables chocolate, scrunch it like that while it's still hot. Look at that.
Make sure to try out our new Feastables bar. People are actually liking it so much, it's sold out in most stores. Don't worry, we're doing our best to restock it as fast as we can. You've never had a s'more in your life until you've had a s'more with Feastables on it.
Like clockwork, we lay down to go to bed and it starts raining.
Why is it that whenever we do survival videos, it literally only rains when we're trying to sleep?
I'd say that was a very successful day 4.
Yeah, I agree.
You caught a chicken. I caught a fish.
Here's the 3 more days of stupidity. Yeah.
I just woke up. I have no idea what day it is.
Stay 5.
I was about to say that. One of the reasons why we picked this island is there's very old houses or ruins, whatever you want to call it, on this island. And even though they're located on top of a mountain, I say today's the day we explore them.
I agree, disagree.
Now that we had all agreed to go to the ruins, we wanted to make sure we didn't start this expedition on an empty stomach. And just as we were eating our bagged breakfast, Nolan noticed something more appetizing down the beach.
Over there on the shoreline.
What is it?
There's a goat.
No way, bro.
There's a goat.
Mac, you cannot eat that.
You can't stop me.
No. Oh. Run away, goat! Jimmy, run away! Goat! Get out of here! Yes!
Why did you do that?
He's our friend.
No, he's not. He's food. Oh, once again, Jimmy has scared away my food.
And after sparing another animal from Mac, it was time to adventure to the ruins.
All right, let's do it.
We're almost out of water, guys.
I need some for the adventure.
I'm gonna try to fill these up with coconut water while you're gone. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, keep going. I'll be there in 1 second.
And what they don't know is I actually have a surprise waiting for us at the top of the ruins. It'll make sense in a little bit.
That was kind of weird. I just stayed back and talked to the camera.
Yeah, kind of like how you lost $1.5 million.
Oh, yeah.
Follow me, gang.
Jimmy, I believe in you.
For a second, I thought this was the mountain. Forgot we haven't even... Look how far away we've come from our beach.
Is that a rainbow? Rainbow right there.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck?
That's awesome.
I'm not going to be like a Debbie Downer, but that's rain right there.
That giant cloud?
That giant cloud with rain.
Yeah, you're being a Debbie Downer. Hey, you can see Sean from here. Dude, he's building the shelter.
Sean's making us dinner.
Sean!
I can see him!
You heard it.
Keep going!
Wave if you're a nerd!
Oh.
Oh, he's waving.
Is it gonna be dark when we go back on this path?
Yeah.
How are we gonna see?
Oh, we'll figure that out later.
That's gonna be unfortunate if somebody falls.
Oh! Oh! Are you good?
You good?
I'm alive.
See that right over there? Boys, come on. Come over here. Welcome to the ruins.
Whoa.
This is actually sick, dude.
Why is it just a yellow box?
Yeah, what is this thing?
I'm glad you asked. I paid some guys with Western Union $10,000 to move this box up here.
Really?
Nolan, there's a crowbar in your backpack. What do you think's in here?
Pizza?
You knew that we were gonna run out of water, so you put extra water in this box.
And while we're opening this, I know I could have filled this crate with extra water and food, but instead, I brought something even better. Matt, does this moment remind you of something? Oh, this picture of you losing 800 grand? Now here's a picture of you losing 700 grand.
Bro, why? Why go?
You'll see it in 1 second, don't worry. Now, I didn't do this to make fun of Mac for losing $1.5 million.
Really? Because that's exactly what it feels like you're doing.
I did this to say, and we're gonna give you another chance in one final video.
No shot.
But this is your final shot.
You're gonna give me a third shot?
Your final shot.
I got another shot!
If you look at the last video we did, every single comment was bring back Mac, bring back Mac.
I hope you win.
That's another shot.
More important than your shot, there's some ruins over here. Let's go look at them.
Third shot, baby. I'm not gonna let you guys down again.
This building is almost a century old. Imagine building this 100 years ago just for a bunch of YouTubers to explore it.
Whoa, this is wicked.
Why is there a cactus up there? Does the cactus just crawl up there, or does someone put the cactus up there?
The cactus does not crawl up there, Jimmy.
It doesn't have legs.
Oh my God.
Let's check out on the other side of the crate. There's some more ruins over there.
This is crazy, dude. Look how the trees like wrap around the freaking rocks.
Would the gang say this was worth the effort?
Because I got a third chance, yes I would.
All right, well, he's biased. Would you two say it was worth it?
No.
There was no pizza in the box, so no.
By this time, day 5's sun was setting on the island. And on our way back to camp, we stopped at the peak of the mountain to take it all in.
There's no one I'd rather scale the side of a random mountain with than you guys.
Thank you.
Maybe Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's fair.
But outside of that, nobody.
Boys, I'm gonna be honest, probably gonna remember this forever.
Me too. I think this view made the journey worth it.
Camp's cleaned up. It's been reinforced from the rain. Coconut water. Meal's ready to go. Got a lot more water. It's getting really dark. I mean, you can't even see into the woods right now. I don't know how they're gonna make it back from the top of that mountain through all these woods in the dark.
This is way sketchier at night.
Ow.
Cactus. Ow! You good?
Just a thorn on my side.
But little did we know, running into a cactus in the middle of the night was actually the least of our worries. We ended up hitting a dead end, which is a little intimidating in the middle of a forest.
Wait, which direction is it? Is it this way or that way? Wait, I can see 3 different things, dude. There's this right here, and then there's this one right here. This is a path too. Like,
Are you sure, bro?
Where's that at?
It's definitely not to the... Follow me, guys. I will pick a random direction.
Wait, no, I think it is to the left.
Oh, it is?
No, it's right over here. Ah, it's raining!
And we must have been extra lucky that night because on top of being lost, it started raining.
Are you sure this is the right one?
Jimmy, it's this way.
Which way are we going?
I told you we should split up.
Wait, Chandler!
Follow me.
Chandler, how sure are you?
I'm 10% sure it's this
So
way.
wouldn't 90% be better?
Are you 90%?
Can we choose? It's pouring on the side of a mountain.
Go! It's raining!
Okay, why don't we choose and then unchoose?
I don't care.
Oh, boys, this is bad.
It is getting slick.
I really don't think we came up with something this steep. Oh, I almost face planted.
And if we couldn't be any more unlucky, on top of it raining while we're lost, we've even got a third thing to worry about.
Above you is the most dangerous tree on Earth. If it rains, it will seep poison that will burn your skin. Watch out for the death apple sap because it just rained.
What are we supposed to do?
Not let the poison drip on you.
Oh, that is 10,000% a death apple tree, boys.
That means we're close.
And regardless of if we took the right path or not, we could tell we were getting close to camp.
That's sand.
That's some sand.
Thank God.
We made it?
Camp is right there. We have a rare opportunity to scare Sean. Are we going to take advantage of that?
Yes.
Of course. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, you guys scared me.
We made it.
Yeah, we're back.
I made you guys dinner in coconut water.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Cheers, boys.
Wow, it tastes like a coconut.
After the hike, we ate, we showered, and when we dried off, we took a second to look up at the stars. Because when you're in the middle of the ocean, it really feels like you're on another planet. But unexpectedly, around the corner was something we've been fearing this entire challenge.
You feel that?
Guys, bad news.
There's a ton of water on the top of our shelter.
I just don't know if that's going to be safe for us to be under it.
Despite our efforts from earlier to make the shelter better, water was beginning to pool up on our roof from the storm.
All this water on top of us. Is there a world that could bring our structure down?
And even though all we wanted at this point was a night of sleep, we had to get up and deal with it.
Oh my God. We are absolutely screwed.
Well, I'm just getting destroyed and pummeled by rain all night. And after 2 hours of rain, a damaged shelter, and soaking wet beds, there was no chance any of us were going to sleep that night.
Raining on you at night. The worst experience you can have on these challenges. I'm so tired. Hopefully it just passes over.
And even though this was an all-time low, our only option was to wait this thing out.
I'm not gonna lie, the rain last night was pretty brutal.
I don't know that I've ever been that cold, ever.
What do you want to do today, Nolan? I don't know. Absolutely nothing. I just can't wait to get out of here.
This place sucks a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick and I'm tired and I want to go home.
At this point, the island was making us miserable.
This is quickly turning into a little bit of a nightmare.
And after 6 days of physical struggle, our mental health was beginning to suffer as well.
There's only so much bagged food you can drink and hours you can lay in the sun before you start to just feel terrible. And I'm starting to feel terrible. I have a headache. I am very tired.
It was clear that we were going to have to take drastic measures if we were going to complete this challenge.
Looking for a peach cobbler. Wanna look for a peach cobbler?
Oh, I found one.
So, in an effort to turn things around, we treated ourselves to canned cobbler for breakfast.
Very good.
Not bad.
Yeah. For a can.
And with the help of this unorthodox breakfast, we were beginning to return back to normal.
Go ahead.
Dude, you hit straight into the tree.
And it became clear how exactly we were going to survive day 6. By having fun with each other. And I began to realize, even though we've all done a lot of suffering,
Why'd we pick the heaviest seat in existence?
this whole trip has been filled with a lot of fun.
Cheers, boys.
And adventure.
We did it!
Moments like these are hard to find. And when I look back on this challenge, we probably won't remember the bad times as much as we will the good.
It's kind of cool.
And with day 6 of our challenge finally coming to an end,
We're celebrating our final night with a massive fire. But it's kind of burning us all.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
It's a little too big. When we wake up tomorrow, the challenge will be over.
and as the sun rose on day 7,
Go, get me out of here.
we broke down camp and cleaned up with one thing in mind: leaving this place and never coming back.
We just got dropped off in the middle of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here.
And there goes our only way out.
We are now stranded for the next 7 days.
Why are we doing this?
For content.
This once beautiful city was bombed and abandoned because of war, which means the only people here are us and our cameraman. at least that we know of.
So I guess we start off by getting off the roof.
But we knew that our first objective was to explore this city and find a safe place to call home for the next 7 days, which starts with exploring this building.
All right, let's see what's down the bottom of this building. I assume under this wood is a floor.
Only one way to find out.
All right, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is wild.
Oh, look at this.
And after a little more exploring, we stumbled across an area that might work for our shelter.
Oh my gosh. I think this is where we should set up camp. You can see the entire city over here. Plus, we have a roof to protect us from rain.
Wow.
And now that we had our home base decided, the next step was to open up the supply crate left by the helicopter on the roof.
Let's pop open this crate so we can build camp.
We need some gear. Oh, whoa.
This crate contains all the survival gear we'll need for the next 7 days.
And so we don't have to carry stuff all the way down the stairs. We're just gonna drop it.
Oh. Chandler!
We have a perfect assembly line. Chris, it's raining sleeping bags.
Chandler, there's our dinner plate.
Wait, Chandler, don't let it fall.
Chandler! Yeah! That was the coolest thing we've ever done.
But jokes aside, it was time to actually start surviving now.
Who wants fire duty?
We'll get it.
We're on bed duty.
Chris got started on making a fire with Mark.
I'm personally a fan of the log cabin when it comes to fires. Eagle Scout. Did I mention that yet?
While me and Chandler looked for something to sleep on.
This is what mattresses were like 100 years ago?
Wait, you found a mattress?
Yeah.
Where?
On the second floor in the corner.
That's all you.
Thanks.
You should wrap that thing in a tarp so you don't get destroyed by bugs.
I'm gonna wrap that mattress like a burrito.
And while Chandler took his chances with his sketchy mattress, the rest of us decided to sleep on wooden doors.
There's no shot that you're more comfortable than me right now.
My back already hurts.
There are so many buildings we have yet to explore in this city. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. We'll see you in the morning. Even though our first day in the city went pretty smooth, something eerie did happen to occur later that night. While we were sleeping, Mark and some of the camera guys woke up to the sound of breaking glass not far from the camp, which made us start to wonder if we were really alone inside this city.
What was it? I thought I saw something.
But on top of the freaky noises, this shelter was way too windy to sleep.
How'd you guys sleep?
Bad.
So in pursuit of better sleep, we got up, got breakfast, and got prepared to find our new shelter.
I mean, this is the first time I've had chili for breakfast, but I'm so hungry I kind of don't care.
Well, since the raft. When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
I think my brain tried to forget about that. Thanks.
So after a nutritious breakfast, we took off our drone to seek out a new shelter in the unexplored buildings.
We haven't explored that building. We haven't explored those hotels. It is an actual city here.
However, upon scanning the buildings, we did stumble upon an unexpected guest.
There's a cat.
There's a cat down there.
I'm gonna land the drone right beside the cat.
Oh, here comes the
Oh, look at that shot.
Oh, yes.
Chris, look. Oh, it's sniffing the camera. This cat has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be inactive. As fun as playing with these cats is, we need to focus on shelter because it's gonna be freezing tonight.
And so we started our journey to find a sufficient shelter for the challenge.
Ooh, wait, what is this?
Whoa.
This is pretty.
It just has this type of like aesthetic to it that is like beautiful even though it's ugly.
Zombie apocalypse aesthetic.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, is that a pool?
Wow.
What the heck?
This is so eerie.
Back in the day, this used to look something like this.
And after decades of rotting from being abandoned, this is what we're left with.
Wait, there's a soccer field?
The sport court.
Oh, is that a soccer ball? Ah! I almost died. I bet this soccer ball is older than me.
Me older than all of us, for sure.
Well, besides Mark, he's old. We have two options now. We can keep exploring down this cool looking tunnel and go check out the neighborhood. Or, with the hour of light we have left, we can prep for nighttime and not freeze all night.
Not freeze.
That sounds like a good idea.
I agree.
And after spending the entire day looking for a new shelter,
I just can't get over how massive the city is.
we finally found a place fortified enough to call home.
So we don't freeze tonight, we're thinking of setting up camp in this room right here.
We'll have a fire pit right here. We can tarp the wall right there. It's gonna be comfy.
Yeah, Mark's gonna do all that.
I said we.
The only hard part is, come over here, our current camp and all our gear is all the way over there. I hope this place really works out, because it's gonna be a lot of effort to set up.
With the sun getting low and the temperature rapidly dropping, we made our way back to the old camping spot and packed up to settle into the new base.
We're heading to the new campsite.
The new camp, the new camp.
The new camp. Okay, we got a lot of cleanup to do to prep this for tonight.
This looks like a terrible place, but whatever.
And after finding a more weatherproof base, we spent the next few hours
hours dragging in as many of our belongings as we could before sundown. And because it got dark so fast, we couldn't bring all of our resources to the new base. So aside from one water bag, cans of chili, and a couple old mattresses, this is all we had. What does everyone think of our new place?
I like that there's no wind.
It's much warmer. Chandler? What? It was now the third day of 7 doing this challenge. And once we got up, we continued exploring.
Be careful.
These stairs are actually steep. On this whole staircase, 3 of the stairs are normal. This beach is nice.
It actually smells like the beach.
It's because it is a beach.
Yeah.
But not too far in, something strange happened.
You guys see someone?
What?
Or don't you see that reflecting thing over there under the stairs?
Oh, I do.
Jimmy, remember how we almost died the first night from glass bottle attack? I wonder if that's where the glass bottles came from.
It was in this moment we realized we actually weren't alone in this abandoned city after all. And once our cameraman spotted this mysterious person on our drone, we did what anyone else would do.
Let's go check it out.
Investigation.
That building is sick.
Why is this mansion beside this giant motel?
Decades ago, this hotel stood as a first-class vacation resort. But years of war turned this once picturesque property into a city of ruins.
Let's head on in. What did we just get ourselves into? We totally don't wait for the cameraman to walk in the room before we go in. Anyways, oh, it's getting dark. Everyone stop, stop. Candy.
We should go in there.
I'll go first.
Okay, thank you.
You think it's a Feastables bar?
What the heck? This is starting to get very eerie. And I think Mark should go first.
What?
Look at how deep this hallway is. Also, if you fall over here, you might die.
There's a very non-zero chance somebody could be in here and like attack us.
If someone attacked us, what are we doing?
Every man for himself.
Yeah, whoever's the slowest just dies.
Whoa, what's that light? Hello? I'm creeped out now, guys.
We spent the rest of the day searching for the lurker. But once it started getting dark, we could only hope that later he wouldn't be looking for us.
And now that it's dark out, here's what we've actually been waiting for. Give me Big Bertha. Thank you. Oh, Big Bertha. Notice how you can't see that building over there. This is the world's most powerful flashlight.
Whoa!
Now you can. Bro, I bet the fish in the ocean are tripping. Oh, it stopped working.
How the mighty have fallen.
The pluses of our actions is we gotta play with the world's strongest flashlight at night. The negatives of our actions is now we gotta walk back in the dark.
That was bad timing. It's way scarier going through this place at night.
Yeah,
It is.
1000%.
This really feels like the world has ended and we're just like surviving.
So to avoid being murdered in cold blood, we went back to camp.
We're back at camp!
Yes! I'll get a fire going.
I'm hungry.
There's literally only chili left.
And so with the last of our supply here,
We're feasting! Tomorrow, if we got some tables and 7 chairs,
And more food.
that'd be awesome.
but when we woke up on the morning of day 4 out of 7, we realized that we were already running low on supplies.
Our bag of water is out of water.
Do we have more?
Point the camera at that roof. All the way over there.
I wish I had more than 100 calories in my body to go get it.
Nose goes.
What does nose goes mean?
Sounds like you're going.
He's gonna need help. He can't carry it on his own.
So Mark and Chandler set out to go all the way back to our original camping spot and get more supplies from the crate.
Chandler and I were on a side quest for water.
This is a main quest.
While they get the water, we don't want to be useless.
I'm fine.
I don't want us to be useless. So we're gonna go try to find a table and some chairs.
But we didn't get very far before Chris got distracted.
Did we not know this was here? Jimmy!
Yeah?
I found a bike!
That looks like a nice bike. Where'd you find that?
In here. This is the coolest abandoned city ever.
Having fun?
I am.
All right, I'm gonna go look for a table.
Okay, let's go.
How are we gonna get the water out of this? Oh, it's heavy.
The thought process is that this is a house.
Okay.
And what do people have in their house?
Tables and chairs.
Exactly.
Wait, hold up. Look at this. Don't move.
Yes.
It's a chair.
Mark's strong.
A little help here, Chan.
This bag of water is over 100 pounds. And so my buddy Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is, had an idea to get it down from the roof more effectively. But
We need stronger rope.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally deleted half of our water.
got some bad news.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
The rope broke and all the water splattered on the ground.
This was actually a very serious problem.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me? More!
Sorry. Don't worry, dude, we got 1 bag of water left.
Carry this one down, please.
And now that half of our water is actually gone, the only possible way to complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately be to send 2 of us home. So Chris and Chandler volunteered to leave the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources to make it the full 7 days.
Genuinely, I would be scared if we left Jimmy with anybody other than you. I think you got it.
You guys.
But before they left, we wanted to have one final feast with the whole gang.
Now that's a feastable
Oh my gosh.
My hair. Yummy.
Great melting point on the chocolate, Jimmy, if I may.
If you've tried Feastables before, the ones that used to look like this, you haven't tried Feastables. Our brand new formula tastes so much better. Genuinely, go to Walmart, try Feastables, and tell me what you think.
It's honestly way better than the old formula, but don't take my word for it. I just worked at NASA, so.
Well, I just had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now?
And so we launched a flare to signal the boat, which was actually pretty cool.
Bro, look how cool that looks. Wait, it's lighting up the entire city.
But the not cool part is now that Chris and Chandler are gone, it's just Mark and I surviving in this city.
I feel so lonely.
It's the first day without our friends, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. Our objective for today is to upgrade our shelter. We're gonna put up tarps and windproof this room. We're gonna build a fireplace in here and heat it up. We're gonna find shelves and tables. We're gonna make this place look like a home.
With some of the ideas we have planned, I might stick around till day 14.
He's lying. And so we started exploring some nearby buildings to find furnishing for our shelter, which is when we found this awesome shelf, this little table, a massive carpet, and also this metal thing that was found by our camera guy.
Whoa, look at this chair. That works still, man. Bro, that's comf.
I found a fake TV. We can make it look like we have a TV now. It's a good find.
Wow, that's just so cool. It's like courtyard with the arches. Each building in this city has like its own personality.
What can we do with these?
We could use like a vent system like this, combined with these. We can make a fireplace. Wow, and like actual wallpaper?
We have wallpaper. What do we use it for?
To make the house a home, Jimmy.
It's like we went grocery shopping, but instead we grabbed a bunch of 30-year-old garbage. Honey, we're home. We found all this stuff. Now we're gonna start decorating.
We're no longer surviving, Jimmy. We're thriving.
I like that.
We literally spent the next 4 hours moving all of the rubble out of our shelter, which made us pretty thirsty.
The water in these sacks tastes like trash, which is why we all brought a Circle water bottle, because you can put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
This is my first time drinking a Circle bottle. Delightful experience.
You can determine the intensity. So if you're feeling really audacious, you can have level 9 flavor. Or if you're just a wuss, you can have level 1 flavor. Wanna try a 6?
6? I'll match your 6.
That tastes awesome.
Which flavor are you using?
I'm rocking Fruit Punch because it's got energy. And you know what we need right now, Jimmy?
Energy?
That's right.
Good thing Circle has our back.
And now that we had been hydrated, it was time to start crushing these renovations. When everything's said and done, this room will be the greatest room in an abandoned city you've ever seen.
This is our new shelf.
All right, let's see how she looks. See that? See all that dust? Oh, isn't that satisfying? And now that the shelf is clean, we can use it to store food. For some reason, over half the food we packed is chili, and no one here likes chili.
That's the non-chili row. That's the chili row. This is the Feastables row, right there. Now we have a table to put our Circle water bottles. Mark has a 22-ounce bottle. This is the 32-ounce bottle, and they have a metal double insulated bottle that you could get for free right now if you buy 10 flavor cartridges.
What a steal.
No, it's not a steal, it's free.
Oh. All right.
That's gonna block a lot of wind.
And with our new door in place, we also hung up this huge tarp, which will allow us to keep all the heat from the fireplace inside our shelter.
Oxygen comes in, fire burns, sends heat in the room, sends smoke out. This is redneck engineering at its finest.
And finally, after being cold for so long,
all right.
Look at that. And we have a fire.
I can feel the heat coming out.
Wait, Jimmy rigged this up with like ruins from an abandoned city.
Anyway, go to drinkcircle.com/mrbeast
or scan the QR code on his face if you want to order Circle right now. This is the final room. We have Planty in the corner. We have our beds that are now smaller. Tell me this isn't genius. This is Mark's iPad in the TV frame. Obviously some nice lighting, a furnace that is heating up the room, a real table with chairs, and a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left, and a dirty towel we've been sharing. This is survival.
But just as our night was going so well, for the 5th day in a row, we heard broken glass.
Mark.
I'm right here, dog.
What was that?
Man, we were having such a good day, too.
I want to go see who's upstairs. I'm carrying the knife as a threat, but I'm not going to use it. Hey, if you're up here, just come out. I want to be best friends with you.
Are you serious? You're not pranking me?
Bro, I swear to you, it was not me.
Hello? What is this?
What? Oh my gosh. This is the most Mark Rover thing I've ever seen. What the heck? You swore! So turns out Mark was pranking us, and he was the one dropping bottles this whole time.
I've got a remote control here, but no one suspects it. I can put it in my sleeping bag, and I can start launching glass bottles from the roof, freak everyone out.
Oh my gosh. I thought I could trust you.
Boom. Now that Mark's not pranking me, we re-rigged his contraption. Feastables me. Here you go.
I'll take one.
I got one as well. That's kind of cool. To be honest, it was pretty easy to forgive Mark because we only had 1 day left in the challenge. Good morning.
Good morning, Abandoned City! Abandoned City! Abandoned City!
It's so much colder out here than it is in there.
Let's go back!
It's now the morning of day 6. All the modifications we did were phenomenal, and it was at least 10 degrees warmer. That was amazing.
Slept incredible.
Mark, on our last real day, I say we go have some fun.
Yeah! Jimmy, is that a kayak?
I know what we should do with it. Ah! Oh, now someone can kayak in this pool. Me and Mark really did have a lot of fun. We played baseball, we played soccer. Mark even taught me how to skip rocks, scientifically.
There it is!
And even screaming at each other from different sides of the city.
Mark! Mark! Let's throw things off the roof at the same time!
Great idea!
To be honest, doing all these kind of dumb things really did take our minds off of how lonely the city really was. And by the time the final day of this challenge arrived, after cleaning up camp, we only had one objective in mind: leaving this place and never coming back.